Setting up the G502 mouse. Okay, you go into custom mod, go into here. I use 1 DPI 12,000. You see how I changed this to like a keyboard? So this is U. I changed this to Y. It could be any letter, and this could be T. Scroll right, scroll left. You can even change this right here to a button. So I could edit keystroke. I could just change this to, like, for example, let's just change it to like B. Okay. I got one profile. The DPI is on 1 settings. I use this, and this as buttons now. So now when you do your key bindings, you could use these. Alright. Here are my Call of Duty World War II key bindings. So alright, so you see I got the hip. You see I got the aim down sight. So the first thing you want to do is go to activation. This is my key bindings, and I change this right here. This right here changes your, like when you click the aim down sight on the Navi controller, this is going to be L2. So then I go on buttons. Right, the fire. You see I use mouse left. Just click mouse left. Aim down. That's the same as the other one. So you just click on it. Then I click L2 on the Navi controller. Alright. Melee. I use the wheel, the mouse wheel button. The middle. Sprint. I click down on the Navi controller. Click down on the analog. Then door grenade, I use forward, back. Jump, I use L1 on the Navi. Crouch, I use circle. Usually people use this to aim, but I don't like doing that. So I use this to crouch, and I use L2 on the Navi controller to aim. Scroll down, reload. See that? I click on this, and then I go on the mouse and I press scroll up, and it changes to scroll up. And then all these other ones are simple on the Navi controller. Just press up, down, left, right. Game menu, circle, X on the Navi controller. Scoreboard, circle on the Navi controller. And this PS. And that's it. This is my key bindings right here. Alright. You know how in Call of Duty when you want to pick up a weapon, but if you're using scroll up, like change weapons, or scroll down, I guess squares, the reload or the pick up buttons is not going to work because the mouse wheel is just going to keep rotating. So what you do is go to secondary and see you could assign secondary buttons. So here, remember I assigned, this is the button next to the shooting button. I assigned it a P, so you just click it. Now it's T, and it's Y. See? So now you could hold down this to pick up a weapon if you want, instead of using the scroll wheel. See? Now it's two. I have 2 square buttons and 2 triangle buttons. So I use scroll down or scroll up for square and triangle. And then on the secondary, I use the other 2 buttons on the G502 mouse, T and Y, which I assigned. So then that.